Fine fellows all, how are you doing today? As the dawn comes upon another episode of Lothlorien, I have to tell you that I am excited to see what will happen in this one. We are besieging Alkfood, we are moving against Mordor down in Istala, and I mean, we are capable of taking them on right now, but if we do, then we face this situation of Captains of Harad taking umbrage with it and declaring war upon us. And they may do so anyway. Kashmir is up here, and there's very little we can do about it if he decides to attack. But it's not a major settlement for anyone anyway. So I think we will be okay with that if he does. So what else does there remain to be done? Well, not really much. The world will unfold as it is. Maybe we should give Captain Anthor a little bit of a beating. But we can't do more than scare him away from Harad. Yeah, let's end the turn and see what goes on out in the world. Will Harad attack? What will be the fate of our southern campaign? Will we be able to go against Mordor just willy-nilly? Or will the Southrons of Harad take umbrage with that foreign policy decision? I suppose they will have to take umbrage with it. I mean, we're about to eliminate one of their one of their only remaining allies. So I would submit they probably are not too keen on the eradication of Mordor overall. Yeah. And the Haradran tribes have stretched far and wide because I do not believe... no, the Ardenheim are not a thing anymore. They have been killed off. Which means that Harad is mightily big indeed. And here they come!
It's an invasion!
Yeah, they fancy themselves strong enough to compete with the elves. Let's see if we can do something about that, shall we? First of all, we shall do some rudimentary stuff. Towns need to be upgraded and outfitted with the best we can offer in terms of cultural buildings and the like. Anduin gets a bit of growth bonus. A lot of good things happening. We can build a Builder's Guild House there in Kirithior. We can have a great art gallery in Dunerd, also very good. Eramolian, he continues on his trip north towards Starbad. Let's build a tower here, just to keep sight range on everything. And what else? Ah, yes, Harad Artist Studio. Art gallery, that'll be good. And stronghold, if you would. And, then is the question. I think, the plan for Elenion the Handsome.
My lord.
Maybe, with how much do we need in order to hold Harad? Okay, I'll send Elenion. You need to go retrain.
Onward. At ease.
And here beyond,
Elves,
you
we
can
must give up the road.
go on, but you do need... Oh, yes. You need some forces. Oh, damn it. And I forgot to give them to you. Oh, what is this madness?
How may I serve? For the light.
But here they come. Rohan is basically ready to become a recruitment hub of significant proportions, shall we say. we are reaching... We're coming to the end of our financial rope. We are expanding our military faster than we can expand our economy currently. Which is not the best thing in the world, but we can survive it. Let's take out Captain Enthor here. I think that'll be good. Let's save the game because that's a good practice to get, you know, to adhere to. In that time, the stronghold and refuge of Ladris, that men called Rivendell, was founded by Elrond half-elven, and long it endured. As it does to this very fictitious day in elven history. I've forgotten how many archers we have in this army, but hopefully that'll just see us take next to no losses. We'll keep the melee line in behind. And these lovely that have been out on the side. And okay, we may need to goad them into action. What do they have for generals? They have lowly swordsmen. They don't really have much in the way of range here, so I remember they had some archers but low level. They had some Angren raiders which will be hiding out somewhere, but overall we'll just charge into their swordmen, slam. Okay, good. Let's get them out of there before they take too many losses. But you know, 8% of their army dead in one charge. That's 9% dead in one charge. And now our archers can start their A game and really do their thing by doing them in. And yes, they do have some river archers over there, which we shall now hunt and put down. We'll get a volley off, but it does nothing to us. But our volleys, though, seem to be doing quite a few things, to be honest.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
River spearmen coming in, trying to discourage us from attacking their archers. Which, sure, I'll be discouraged. That's okay, and then I'll go back. Yeah. Okay. What's going on here? Yeah, it's just an elven machine gun, basically.
Half the enemy force remains.
And the river archers are running, which is how we like it. And meow. Ouch. River archers over there, they need killing. And those archers there, you can focus on the river swordsman coming up there, and you can focus on the river spearmen coming over there. River spearmen, please, and charge into their river archers. Very nice. Oh, that does shake their morale a bit. Well, I mean, I guess I'd be shaken too.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Let's just focus on capturing, because all that's left for our archers to do is just finish off these river archers. Oh, and how they finish them off in style.
It's time to press the attack.
96% of them dead, and we only lost a few riders for the privilege. Maybe a couple archers, but I think overall this is a sound victory. We have lost almost nothing of our army. Go on, catch them.
This is a
There we go. 7 soldiers lost. 1 archer, 1 singular... No, 3 archers. Okay, 3 archers. 4 archers. Okay, 4 archers were lost, and 6 had been regained consciousness and hopped back onto their horses after battle, which is good to see, because they are the, you know, despite me using them so relatively frivolously, they are the hardest units for me to replace at the moment, and will be forevermore due to the recruitment restrictions placed upon them by, well, sound game design. after all. I mean, otherwise, Lorien would be a bit of a cavalry faction, which law does not merit, shall we say. And this battle kind of also goes a little bit of some way to proving their excellence. What do we have there? Another captain. Nothing special, it seems. And we have Alkford over here. Okay, so what about the situation in the south? Let's see. We have a Stala down here. I mean, yeah, we do want that, don't we? Yes, we do. Yes. Let's take it for the elves, as the man says. Lothlorien is about to crush this Mordor force, because that is what we do here. As we say in Denmark, this is what we do in this firm. You know? As in to generally convey that yeah, this is how we do things. Not that, I mean, I don't know, is Denmark a particularly corporate country? To some extent it is, despite our large welfare system. We also have a large private sector. So I suppose we are kind of a corporate country, and maybe we just have a balance. I don't know. I don't know.
Excellent! Our spy has opened the gates. Let's be done with this wretched siege.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, and they are standing there on the walls, and we shall, yeah, just throw a few sticks and stones at them. Just to encourage them to keep going the way they're going. Because if they sit down in the city center and or center of the castle, and in the square, and we, for instance, get archers to stand right up there, then, well, we'll be in for the fun times. And now they have at least abandoned most of the initial section of wall that we care about. Let's not shoot at that. That is not productive. Although we did scare some black Urgot. Okay. You know what? I'm going to send in my scouts. And I'm going to send in my melee forces.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now.
That's an interesting tactic. The Orc Archers seem to desire melee combat this time of year, which they shall certainly get, because now Johannes Chosen and Glatham Guards make their way into the fray. Okay, so our riders have been massacred, but that's not the biggest loss. As opposed to our Hidrbin, our Lorien scouts are probably the most expendable units on the field here today. Only rivaled by the Ballaster. So, make of that what you will. Actually, I'm just going to move those forward. If nothing else, they might soak up some arrow fire from the towers and become cheaper. Because it seems that we're in for a little bit of a melee slog here today. And the orcs are firing their bows. Actually, they have fired off more arrows, shots than we have. This cannot stand. That is a travesty. They have orc defenders over there. They have orc defenders over there. Okay. So, since we have effectively taken the gate, I'm going to start marching up my archers. They're gonna move in here. I don't know. They probably can't fit in here, but okay, like that. Okay, they actually. Okay. Interesting. And then you guys, you can go up on the walls. You can go up on the walls too. And our melee troops, you just continue to hack away at these orc archers, please. And actually, swordsmen, push yourselves into these black orc archers over here. You're going to disrupt the formation of those guys, and you're going to move and actually be able to engage these guys, both of which are lovely results, worth fighting for. They're getting a bit tired, but they'll be alright. More Lothlorien March Wardens, very nice. You're making your way through. You are suffering an arrow or two, but it will be okay. Doobly-doo. Okay, Galu guards, you are ready for new trials, and they do actually await you. There's some black orcs over there, so let's get you going. Yavanna's chosen. You are just yeah, keeping on against these foes. So let's make these guys their own team, because for now they are doing another thing. What do I have here? You guys chosen. Ah, yes, you are taking on the black orc archers up here. You know, I'm actually okay with that. Keep going. Lothlorien March Wardens, you want to go up on the walls, like I said. That's where you want to be. Some Moran guard coming in. General, run in front of everybody else and just start hacking those lights down. You can do that easily. Let's have a look at stats just to confirm that, right? 4 attack, 10 defense, which against 28 defense and 12 attack in a relatively tight corridor as this translates into a slog that they will not win. Despite the low numbers of our Elbreth Sentinels, they just are too strong for them. So, yay for that! Yay for that! Okay, let's get you up on this bit of wall here. Yeah, over there. And these towers are still going, so that just presses us into this bunch of black orcs. Okay. Okay. So, Elbreth Sentinels, you're doing your thing, which is good. Victory seems certain. Of course it does. Yavanna's chosen. Come in from behind. Start with those archers. Galu guards. Okay, things have gone a little bit differently than I thought. I didn't think that they would get so chaotic in their battle formations. It's a little bit weird to see the enemy behaving so irrationally, but I mean, they are at least activating towers around the place, which is kind of a good idea, so I'll give them credit for that. Okay, yeah, and we are soaking up some arrow fire with our battle style, which I am in favor of, so let's just that's the purpose today. It is literally to be arrow fodder. You know, sometimes you draw the short straw. And cut out some cards. You can go into the square because there's nothing in there to challenge you. Not really, no. Not even the maulers with their armor piercing capability, even they will fall. Because they simply are not good enough. 34. Okay, so one of our elves has died and 20 of theirs have died. You know, that gives you an idea of the damage that these guys can do to an ill-prepared enemy such as this. What March Wardens though? Why don't you just pepper them a little bit, just for fun? Ow! 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 Yeah. Lovely. Lovely, 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 very good. Okay. Glatham guards, you're making your way in. Let's speed everything up a little bit. I think we can afford to do that. You guys. Yeah, you also go this way. You're just gonna take those guys on. Double team them, if you will. What do we have here? Swordsman doing your thing. Halberds doing your thing. Black Oring Archers doing their thing. I mean dying. And yep, half of those spearmen are dead. And these orcs are fighting bravely to the last. Oh, orc maulers, hello. Actually, this is probably the best matchup the orcs could hope for, because we have armor stats worthy of their armor piercing abilities, but Galathram swordsmen, even tired ones, are still Galathram swordsmen, and the results shall show themselves quickly enough. Okay, it doesn't help them that they just ignore the swordsman completely and just walk. Try to walk through them. Nothing to see here, lads. Nothing to see here. No, 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 no. Just a step upper lip will see us through. Okay, and the moronic guard is running away.
They have lost half their men.
You guys, you can stop shooting, I think. Yeah, this is basically turning into a free-for-all for the square. Which our Galathram guard is handing handily. They've of course taken out their captain, as we just heard. And they're doing a little bit of a dance. Not really sure what that's all about, but I guess it is a sign of their supremacy in this situation, that they simply, I mean, their confidence in victory is such that they just give out a little bit of a dance if they have a moment to do so. I find that kind of charming. So what else do we have? We have these swordsmen over here continuing to take down the maulers. You guys, yeah, would you care to join them? Yes, we must keep our borders safe. All archers, go over there. If needed. But you probably won't have much of an enemy to shoot at once you get there, because these halberdiers are doing an excellent job. March wardens. Come on. Get a move on, you lads. Okay, yeah. We are just, it is going to be a matter of just running in and taking on the last few. Punching them in the back with a sword.
We've lost control of the castle.
And there we are. That should do it.
By the victory we have won here today.
It was a costly one, I would say. 273 elven lives is, 250 too many, but all the same, some brave fighting here today. And also, we took a castle, and they can sometimes be quite annoying to attack. So, yeah. But I'm not gonna make up excuses, because it's not merited in this situation. we needed to win decisively, and we kind of did, but it could have been better. Maybe I should have used my artillery more aggressively. Maybe. Not sure, but hey who. Did the trick.
We protect the elven lands. Guard this area.
What? The High Elves? Oh, it's because when Mordor dies, they win as well? Okay. Okay, so this creates an interesting situation, folks. In order to make sure that it is us and not the High Elves that get victory conditions met at Mordor's defeat, I am going to send them a diplomat or two to simply say, hey, why did you sell me some of your settlements? Let's just, I mean, before we go into a frenzy about this, let's see how many they actually have. So they are doing pretty well. No, they don't have enough. They should have at least, you know, they should have 20 or something like that. Either 15 or 20 regions. I think it's 20. It should be. In order for them to meet their conditions. So I'm going to say that taking out Mordor will not lead to their triumph, but ours, which is all we want. Speaking of triumph, we are going to send you over to Chelkar, and Celeborn, you are going to travel through, well, enemy territory now, which is exciting, on your way over to Sturlatzakant, because, well, the sooner we take out Mordor, the better.
Come, my brothers.
You can hold Chelkar for now. It will turn Elven at some point, and maybe we'll be able to retrain troops in time for a grand defense of the settlement, which I am sure is coming. Because Harad is not going to take our presence lying down. They do have one of the biggest land empires in this, you know, at the moment. So, yep. We are going to meet opposition. Okay. And there we have Finabel, their capital. No, it's not their capital. They have moved their capital. That's an interesting one. Well, they do that sometimes, from time to time. They have moved it to Amon Ithel. Okay. Okay. That's a very slight change, but I guess I'm gonna be okay with that. But even so, Finabel is probably the one to take, because as that black temple thingy, or whatever it was called, I don't remember, but it gives some nice bonuses, and it's also one of the places where they usually are able to train Mumakil, and we want to take that away from them.
Sire, elves.
What else? Alkford needs a good go round. A nice little beating. So, shall we save our game and do just that?
Take it for the elves.
I think we shall. So, Captain Lulach has 1,000 wildmen ready to take us on.
Evil must not be allowed to triumph this day.
Okay, ready is a bit of a relative term, I know, but they'll take us on. They'll take us on.
Units, await my orders.
Yes, we shall await their orders. You shall await your orders. Okay. Might want to go for a 3-pronged attack, or at least a 2-pronged attack. So I'm going to send the Gurthinen over there.
This is the way.
And with them come basically these lads. And these. Why not? And these. Why not? So that's one team. And we have this other team. Doo-da, doo-da-day. Of lovely, lovely, lovely elven archers. So let's see how they respond. Not with much at all, which is nice. So go ahead and do your thing over there right now, please. And what are you guys doing? You're pulling towards the square, it would seem, which I am quite okay with. So shall we make sure that we come to meet them?
We must defend these lands.
So how many have pulled away from here? Some, but not all. But that might be changing. Kinda is changing. Okay. I'm gonna play your game. Hello. Here we come. Ah, they are flooding toward these gates. Okay. In that case, I shall take you guys back over there.
Ram is in place. It'll not be long before our enemy's defenses fall.
And then the Gurthinen can kind of get in on the action once they're there. And some Wildman defenders are moving back toward the gate over here. Okay then, well then we'll just quietly slip away once again.
Our men have done well. The gates have fallen.
So, Gurthinen, you are now charged with running in and creating chaos.
We've captured the enemy's walls.
Okay. Now the
Like this, we will smash the
Gurthinen are of course good, but they are not necessarily the best at what they're currently set to do. So they will need assistance, and assistance is what they'll get from the Sentinels of Caern Amroth, who are pretty damn good at what they are about to do. And they shall be backed up by halberdiers because they're also pretty good. So you guys are just bombarding them with arrows. This I like. Of course, it's not the best angle for you, but I can live with that. Device chosen, marching in. When halberdiers go marching in. Okay. They will thwack the Wildman defenders. So when the halberdiers go marching in. And here come the Sentinels of Caern Amroth, because that's what they do. Have you dealt with any opposition on the walls? You absolutely have, so let's get you down from there. Which should, right about now, start to affect their control of the towers. No, there's a singular defender over there. Yeah, take him, please. That's good. Come on. Yeah. Good. Yes. Okay, nice. Yeah. Okay. How are we doing over here, though? They're still obstinately just standing there, awaiting the attack that doesn't really come. There are some Angren raiders. Okay, we will need to do something about that. Sentinels, you are called upon to push your way through the line of enemy defenders and harass the raiders up the hill. So please do that before they throw too many javelins at you. Okay, engage them. And there we go, the wildman defenders are down. Okay. Archers. Start by running up on those walls, please. Okay. And halberdiers, you are now to move up on that ridge. Okay. Archers. You are now to go over here.
Good tidings.
Ah.
The enemy general lies dead.
Very nice work on the behalf of the sentinels over there. Let's move our elite regiments over to somewhere else. Or at least the archers. They're probably the most important in that equation. What do the wildman defenders do? Not a lot. Not a lot. Captain Lula is gone. And so is the courage of his men. They are now realizing what terrible mistake they made in marching to war against the elves of Lothlorien. Okay. Well, well. So, left standing are only these fledgling troops that have been hammered away at for a while now. And the elven archers are about to arrive. March wardens, get down for the walls and onto this place. You are going to have a nice little bit of just target practice, really. And some wildman defenders, no problem. I have halberds ready. Oh, the Angron Raiders, they need to engage this melee, they have nothing else left.
We will smash the enemy.
Okay. Hello. Take on that gate. Because why not? March wardens, let's send you up here. The Angron Raiders are wavering. Okay, so what are you planning to do? You're going around the corner?
Command of the city.
Now you certainly are, because I have just given you a bit of a, shall we say, check. Okay, so March Wardens, you are fighting along with the Yavanas Chosen. Okay, nice, nice. Let's put you over there. Yavanas Chosen, take them on.
Our men no longer command the city.
Which is okay. Ouch, 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 they say.
The battle is very much in our favour. The battering ram is in place. It'll not be long before our enemy's defences fall.
Okay. Archers, I don't think you need to be firing. Your job is done before you even got there.
men have done well. The gates have fallen.
And that is basically an execution. The Elven firing squad is, handily taking them out. Right. Let's just end this. End this with a melee.
Our men are in command of the city.
And
The enemy army
it is done.
please be awed by the victory we have won here today.
Sentinels of Karan Amroth 251. Which is pretty good going, I would say. But the Gerthunen also did well in taking the early brunt of it. Oh, and we did recover a lot of our lost troops, particularly the Gerthunen, which is nice. It's, you know, it's a nice thing for the game to do. They were many and fierce, but they came from over the mountains and were unused to the woods. You know what I'm gonna do? I am going to pour myself a cup of tea, which has now been brewing over the course of this episode. I am reusing some lovely tea that I had earlier today, so therefore it has taken a bit longer to steep. Oh, that's annoying. Well, what can we do about this? Well. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see what happens. I mean, this shall not stand. I will not accept that the game just cuts me off right here. No. And I am going to just continue this episode. Maybe I'll do a little bit of light editing, but overall. Now we did save it just before, so I'm going to load that save. That's the advantage of saving, everybody. You're seeing it in action right here on this channel. And so, while the green tea is warming my hands, I am thinking up a strategy. It shall be to see what happens if we auto-resolve it. Because sometimes the game is weirdly particular. I'm pretty sure we'll still win, handily win even, an auto-resolve. So let's see what happens there.
Scatter them.
Similar results. Most losses on Lothlorien March Wardens, interestingly enough, with almost no casualties inflicted, as if they sent them in with a battering ram to take the first beating. It's interesting. It's always interesting just getting a tiny glimpse of what the AI has done. Oh well. Let's see if similar problems befall us. Seems better. Okay. Yeah, so an agent moves. They had a couple of diplomats hiding in there. And what else? Is that then that? I think that is that then. And we took it. Okay. So the campaign continues. Great folk. Enables the recruitment of a diplomat. Sure. Well, you know what? No. I'm actually not going to take that. Because it gives me a bunch of money, and I kind of want that. Cattle farming, you don't need to be there. All archers within the settlement, does that include ours? It might actually. And if so, then I'd like to accept it, but seems particular to the tribe, so I am going to say goodbye. Other than that, very well spec'd out bit of kit they have here. So, our food is now ours. Which is good, because that also puts us in the clear economically. And what else do we now have to do then? Lord Celeborn, the Unstoppable, is of course heading east into the far reaches of what once was known as Cand. And can we take that land? Yes, we can. Bad joke, I know.
My lord, your orders.
You are brave to seek an audience with very well.
Osterthiel. I think we're about to have something resembling stability here, which is nice. And the Skiliath too. $19,000 almost. That is quite a big difference. Anyway, in population, I mean. But Iruaran, you are going to Minas Morgul.
Scout the area.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Scout away to your heart's content. And let's send with you a bunch of troops from far and wide. Let's collect up another army that we can send toward Harad. I want it to be very, very nicely spec'd out with good quality troops. And of course some are training here, some are training there. Few bits and bobs training absolutely everywhere. Lim here. Reunion. You can, you know, I think I'm actually going to commit you to war as well. That's going to be fine. Now, it was put to me that I should perhaps make an army of Gurvaleg and just march them down on to our enemies, which I actually find quite appealing. So I am going to try to build that up, but it will take a while. Where can I even, you know, can I even get them in most places? No, of course I can't, but I can get them in Osgiliath. That's good. And I can of course get them in the Homelands. I can get them in Mirkwood, I guess, but I don't. But only in any other settlement than this one, because it's the only mountainous region. Okay.
Elven warriors.
But for now, I'm not going to go Gurvaleg in this. Maybe one or two of them, since we have some nice veterans here in Chaos Galdon. But apart from that, I am just going to use a bunch of troops that I have from over here. You're going to sit in this fort and wait a while. And so are you lads. You're going to go over there. Sit in the fort over there. Actually, you should have put yourself in that town, but in Lothlorien, but that. Okay. I didn't do that foolishly, but it doesn't matter too much. 1,000 here, 1,000 there. You know, I make money everywhere. So, shall we take these guys out of the picture? I kind of want to.
Elven warriors.
We can leave some of these sorry lads behind, and the rest are looking mostly intact. So yeah, let's do that. Killer, you're not going to be of any use today. Mad lad, no mad dad, my dad. I'm attacking my dad. They don't have any archers, and these guys do. Foresters of Haleth, so and river archers. So that's basically where my cavalry will be going. Okay, let's save the game because these wildmen apparently like to make my game a bit buggy.
Fight to the end.
And with some nice tea. This is going to go well, I feel.
Units, await my orders.
Do 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 do. Our main objective shall be to shoot enemy in front of us to pieces, and then run in our guardsmen when needed. We have actually quite a considerable halberdier force, so maybe we should make particular use of them. Ready to step in, shall we say? And our cavalry ready to commit mischief.
The enemy have brought up more men.
Okay. And those archers are even coming in at a pretty bad angle for all intents and purposes. So let's see what happens if we just set them over there. And halberdiers, you can go over there. Swordsman, you can go over there. Cavalry, how are we doing? Ah, yes. The foresters of Haleth are coming in, which means that you'll be going in. So, Lothlorien scouts, do your scouting, I guess. The river archers aren't even there yet. Meow. Very good, very good, very good. Actually, that's a pretty good charge. I'm just going to keep you in then.
The battle is very much in our favour. Victory will be ours.
And there you go. Foresters of Haleth dealt with.
The enemy are badly bloodied.
The river archers have gone into battle not really knowing what's up or down, it seems. And let's charge them and show them. Ouch.
Our men have slain the enemy general. Without him,
very
his
good.
troops will lose their will to fight.
Very, very good. Yeah, just keep at them.
Behold how our cowardly
Okay.
foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
So, does that other enemy force even the slightest? It would seem that the answer is no. And what are over here? River Elders. Which is probably the best unit they could have picked for their general's bodyguard. So I'm going to applaud them for that. Very well done, AI. And now I'm going to take a sip of tea. Now, they don't really have any archers, so their actual threat to our cavalry is minimal, because they don't have any cavalry either. All they have is infantry, and if we just make sure they're the river elders don't get off the ground, if we hold their feet to the fire, then there'll be very little they can do. Hidabin, you are going to be leading the charge. Okay, they do have other missile units though, some Angron Raiders angrily throwing their jabs at us, and the River Elders did take that charge on the chin, which is kind of what they do, I suppose. They do have good stats against archers. Cavalry. So it is not completely surprising to me. But I did lose a lot there. Oh my. It's almost as if they were waiting for me to do that. They're learning. They're learning, everyone. They're learning. Almost as if it's an artificial intelligence. Let's not speculate too much though. They are coming into range. They're coming into range. We will shred them when we get them nice and firmly into range. Swordsman, mood keepers, spearmen, swordsmen, warriors, get them. You guys take out the river elders. Yeah, thank you. Okay, cavalry moving over there. And infantry, take out those for me, please. And let's assist the infantry. Slam. That's a pretty solid charge there. Enough to give our horsemen a bit of experience. Okay, so halberds, you're doing your thing. It's good, but let's also get you over there. And archers, you are going to do your thing as well, because I'm not going to tolerate what our enemy is perpetrating. Okay, charging at us. Fine. Ooh, River Spearmen coming at us. Interesting. Actually succeeding somewhat. Annoying. Not the result I was hoping for.
The enemy general abandons his men.
Okay, that's good though. And what do we have here? So, who is still standing? Some River Spearmen. Okay. We'll run down those. Moot Keepers. Yeah. Take them down. And you... That's what cavalry can just sometimes do. Get caught. Which is annoying. Perfectly good battalion of... He'd have been wasted.
It's time to press the attack.
Let's make sure to get a few of them, because I want to be rid of this army. I think they'll do it.
Be awed by the victory we have won here today.
He'd have been healing the most, as they often do. Lothlorien scouts coming in second, as they often do. And otherwise, we're just getting the glimpse of some... fine kill stats, I guess. Now, apart from my annoyances of losing cavalry needlessly, I think our incursion into Enedwaith is going pretty well. And, I mean, can this still be classified as a defensive war? You know, an act of defense? They did start out attacking us, and I am sure they do regret it. Maybe. We can send a diplomat to find out, I guess. But here's the thing, I've no real interest in fighting them. It would be fun to hold Tharbad, I suppose. And then maybe also take Vile over there, and I mean, Dunlarach can also be a pretty wealthy settlement, especially if we upgrade it a bit. But that being said, that's all I kind of want to do over there. And so after that, I would be fine with just getting a diplomat in and saying, hey, let's please make peace. That would not bother me one bit. Because then I can shift my full attention down south to Harad to actually win the bloody game. Revolutionary, I know.
Yes, my lord.
Over here though. We can absolutely retrain some troops in Harad. So let's put a little bit of brain effort toward that goal, shall we?
For the light! My lord? Yes, my lord? For the light! Elven warriors!
Doo-doo.
For
Okay.
the light! Elven warriors!
Now, you lads, you can go there.
Swiftly! Come on!
Conceal our movements.
And
serve?
you can go there, you can go there, and you can go along.
Elven warriors!
And I mean, you're coming up soon enough on
Elves!
respectable recruitment capability, but it will take a while.
My lord?
Maybe we should send you to Osterthiel instead, though. Seems that we're a bit closer to being able to actually retrain you over there.
Elven warriors!
So that's what we will do, and then you can go with Iraran or something. Maybe there's part of me that just wants to continue sending these Lothlorien March Wardens with High March Warden Haldir, but there's also a part of me that wants to outfit him with a complete retinue of Galathram archers and just send a full stack of Galathram archers at our enemy at the same time. There's a part of me that wants that, but impractical though it is, for all intents and purposes. I think we are specced out for a nice turn to come. Shall I send you to somewhere? Skadiath? Well, it's not really having the side effect, is it? Because you need to go to the other Skadiath.
Elven warriors!
Goody, goody, goody.
Yes, my lord?
And now, guess which settlement Harad attacks next? That's going to be a little game for today. I want to have at least one battle against Harad before this episode ends. Since now they have attacked me, I will want to actually do something. Even if it's losing Harad or something like that. Or whatever. No, Imlat Karnan. Yeah, that's the one they're besieging. Even if it's losing Imlat Karnan, then I'm fine with it. I just want to battle against them. So Harad, come at me. And there you go. Okay. Gasmir. And we actually seem to be standing an okay chance. Thinks the computer. And it may be right. I mean, elves have good morale, so even though we don't have a general, we might still be able to pull off some good fighting prowess. And a lot of their army is, I would say, ill-equipped for town battles. We have, of course, one huge disadvantage, which is the kind of settlement we're dealing with. There are no towers, the walls are crappy. Yeah. They won't be able to use their towers, though. But, I mean, why would they need to? They can just ram down the walls. So, yay. But let's hug our trees and continue to battle.
Our foes appear to be gaining the upper hand in this battle.
Well, are they? Okay, now our biggest advantage on this field is our archers. And the fact that our Lothlorien guards are legendarily good at holding a line. So we're gonna use that as best we can. Swordsmen will be needed in support because there will be a lot of pressure coming from that. So I'm going to put my general over here. We don't want him to die. At least not first thing. Because that will hamstring us. Even though, you know, good morale and all, but we don't want to tempt fate, okay? Don't want that. So, where can we put our folks? Over there. Nice. Okay. Maybe a bit further away from the gate. I'm getting kind of a nervous reaction seeing that. Okay. Then we have these two. And where do they go best? Well, we could put them over here. I think that's actually the best course of action because they just get a straight shot down there. And then, you know, once the gate opens, then these three will start firing away. These can fire from the very beginning, and when needed, they will also be capable of holding their own hand-to-hand, or sword-to-hand, I suppose. Galathan guards, she'll be coming from there. Some swordsmen over there. I'll have some swordsmen over there, and we'll see how we get on. Now I do I want my guards to hold the line? Or do I want them in a more aggressive mode? They usually kill more in an aggressive mode. But then again, what I really need them to do is to just put up a wall and not let the enemy through. Now, what troops are high priority here today? Black Snake Guard. Those are quite high priority, so let's see if we can get those. Hashari Blades, they can do some damage, followed by Troll Hunters, sure. Also, the Trollmen that are coming from back here, they would be nice to take out. Okay, your angle is not exactly perfect, so not for what you're shooting at anyway. Let's pull you back a little bit. I think that'll help you slightly. You guys are doing fine, shooting at the Black Snake Guard.
Curses! The enemy are
This is
battering
good.
down our
This
gates.
is good. This is good. You've taken out just these 2 units of archers. 8% of their army already. Trollman champions. Let's do something about those. Because they have an attack and an armor destruction capability. A capability for destroying armor that I do not like. Oh, they are shooting at us. How dare they? That's supposed to be my thing. Do they have... Yeah, they do have double hit points and 7 in armor. So, yeah, they are tough. They are tough. They'll take a few thwacks to fell. How are we doing against the Black Snake Guard? Reasonably well. Reasonably well. We've even hit their general a bit.
The enemy's ram is through our gates.
Which is how we like it. And here they will come. Over a 10th of them dead already, but now the real fight begins, and they can actually start taking us to task. Shuri Blades coming first. Oh,
Walls
but
are no longer ours. The enemy have taken them.
so their cavalry is going to try and really just brute force their way into the settlement. So I'm going to try to shoot them out of my settlement, and I'm going to let my Galu guard just go in at them. I'm going to let my backline archers do their thing, and with that we should be able to inflict some pretty terrible casualties upon them. Yes, I like it already. How are you guys doing? Yeah, okay, you're not at an optimal angle because you're kind of being blocked by your own troops. These Galu horsemen, you'll probably need to go in here before anything else. Galu guards, you're doing pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Trollman champions. Yeah, you'll need to go in and assist there because otherwise our enemies are going to break through. And that is what we do not want to see. It's just an inordinate amount of arrows coming from our archers over here.
Good tidings.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's really good. It's very important, which is also why I wanted to shoot at them early. To see if I could take them out. But yeah, I think we will actually win this. And with a little bit of luck, we will also get another general down here, which is always appreciated at times like these. I look forward to seeing the battle stats from this one.
Defeat seems almost certain.
I wouldn't say so. Defeat almost certain? What are you smoking, man?
The battle seems to be swinging in our favor.
Oh, that's more like it.
Very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
He changed his tune pretty quickly. Hundreds have they killed. Hundreds have fallen to their arrows. Jesus, it's hard to see anything for the sea of serpent guards that lie here. We'll probably have shot a few of our own in the back, like that, but
The battle is very much
that's
in our
actually a
favor.
really accurate
Victory
shot.
will be ours.
But yeah, we have shot indiscriminately into this mass of troops. Actually, they haven't routed, which I thought they might, but no, hasn't been the case. Ah, there they go. There they go. Okay. Melee troops, you can just run back. I want to kind of save you and retrain you when the time comes. Take on the bladesman over there. And yeah. Let's give them a good time. Yep. Shoot them to bits, please. Running in there. And the bladesmen run forth. Right into their deaths.
The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
Yep, there we go. That is that.
The enemy are utterly vanquished.
Whee!
This is a great victory, worthy of only the mightiest of generals.
In the open field, this battle could very well have gone very differently, but here we are, and we have won. The Galathrem archers have truly won the day. And we didn't take that many casualties from friendly fire. You know, not as many as I would have feared anyhow. So, that puts us in a good place, I think. We have shown Harad that even the strongest of their armies can fall when countered correctly by elven courage. And tea. At least that goes for me. Your mileage may vary. But I do like a good green tea.
You will ruin these. No!
Goodbye, Harad. But will they strike again? Not yet. Okay. That's good. Alfred has been sacked. I wonder who could have done that. Well, yeah, okay. It was me. Dolamroth! Ah, nice. Thanks for joining in, lads. But aren't you a bit far away from the action? Or... what's going on? What's going on there? Have they just summarily declared war on them? I mean, now I just kind of want to see what's going on. Are they with Gondor on the front lines over here? That would be really cool, actually. Anyhow, no matter how they do it, I guess I'm glad they're getting sort of involved. Hooray. Getting your economic bona fides. A valiant council hall in Ordrith. And 2 turns until they can retrain the swordsman, but I'm fine with that. Let's get some Galathrem guards while we are at it. Thorband. Yeah. Got your stables, that's fine. Not remarkable though. Estala. Reza, hello. Well then. I would say that we have had a lovely little battle here to end it all off, and one that wasn't actually a dull one, that actually proved a bit of a challenge, and more come apparently. And we need to retrain these melee troops, even if they attack us. But that will not be much of a challenge, I think.
Conceal our movements. At ease.
Elven warriors.
Let's send these guys over there, where they can retrain reasonably soon. What about... yeah, not the melee troops though. No, because the barracks isn't in yet.
Yes, my lord.
Gotta do some thinking there. Okay. Oh! We had a new family member, Irotaron.
By the light of Elbereth!
And you shall go down to Hathanur, maybe. Maybe you should just stay a bit
Sire! Follow me. Come, my brothers!
and learn how to manage a settlement.
For the
I guess.
light!
We can't get there.
You can get there. That's what I care about. Thank you.
Come on!
And Estelad, yeah, let's just keep training troops, keep training troops. We got a war to win, so keep training troops.
For the light! Elves, onward! Yes, my lord.
You guys, you also go over there.
Come on!
That's good, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. And, oh, Gondor likes me. Erebor likes me. Mordor? No. Well, it's understandable, I guess. I've kind of stolen his thunder.
Elves! Scout the area. By the light of Elbereth! Engage! For the light!
Orders. How may I serve? Orders.
Elven warriors! For the light!
You know, the things we actually can use in defending a settlement like the Orcish ones are, you know, artillery pieces.
My lord?
Your corpse will be thrown to the dog.
So here's what I'm thinking.
Yes, my lord.
I am
may
going
I
to
serve?
send all of you
My lord?
over to Imlat Karnan, but I'm going to send you this way. It might be a bit longer, but it'll still get you there.
Swiftly! At ease!
Because otherwise it'll be 8 turns until we can get some sentries or something. Actually, it'll be 10 turns because they need to be trained as well. So, all that put together means... yeah, we need some reinforcements. But all these Galathram units, they should be able to hold pretty well.
For the light!
Diminished though they are.
Elves. Yes, my lord.
But I think they'll be able to hold until...
Yes, my lord.
yeah, for as long as we need them to.
Elven warriors!
Gondor going for Karas, I see.
Come, my brothers!
I mean, I did have designs on that town myself, but I guess it's not the biggest loss.
For the light! Follow me! Elven warriors! Come on! This is the way! By
We're gonna
the light
build
of
you an
Elbereth.
army
For the
worthy
light!
of Lorien.
Elves! Yes, my lord. My lord. Swiftly! Reinforcements! Elven warriors! Elves! My lord. Elves! My lord.
I'm gonna say it, that looks nice.
Over here, Elven warriors! Onward! My lord.
And you can then go... actually, you can just go that way.
On! Be vigilant.
Because up here is also a mustering force. Coming along. To take on Harad without
For the light.
remorse.
Swiftly! Elves! Elven warriors! Form up! Yes, my lord. Come on! Ready, elves! Elven warriors! Swiftly!
And you have your guards, which is nice. Rochberg, you're building your walls, which is nice. You can actually become an elven settlement worthy of our people. And that does it for this turn, I actually think. The only thing that remains to be done is probably to take on these, yeah, Freka, encroaching upon Harad. But that shall wait until the next episode, and I hope you have had fun with me on this one, because I certainly have with you. So, yeah, be good to yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Captain Waffle considerably.